Hey guys, Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 10 of the second season of Sunderland Career Mode into double digits now. So we're really pushing through this second season, and obviously with the cup quarter final in the last game, we're now back to league action again. Still sat second in the league and doing quite well. Still, our goal difference is a little bit worse than Spurs, but we come into this game at home against Swansea, and a lovely chip through ball from Nelson Oliveira through to Adam Johnson. Unfortunately, Michel Vaughan makes a good save. We aren't able to take advantage of that opportunity, but obviously we are on legendary and even on world class. We struggled last time we played Swansea. We really did. They played such amazing first touch flowing football, and it was more of the same on legendary, but obviously with a stronger team I felt a little bit more accustomed or a little bit more able to deal with it and cope with it on a defensive side of things. And on the attacking side of things, a lovely Berber spin from Adam Johnson there finds Craig Gardner, who has a quick snapshot with the left foot. Unfortunately, isn't quite able to get the accuracy on it to get it just inside that near post. And Michel Vaughan just smothers the ball and brings it into his chest, and the chance is gone. And Craig Gardner again with a good chance and a turn on the edge of the box. Obviously, trying to hold down that first team spot. Not Craig Gardner. He is Craig Gardner. Lee Cattermole has been out for a few weeks with a twisted knee, so he's going to be maybe coming into the starting lineup some point soon. But Craig Gardner definitely trying to stake his claim for that first team spot, and key there with a crucial chance, a crucial miss even. Free, I don't know what the defender was doing, just nowhere near him, just didn't keep up with play at all. And we were very fortunate to come out of that unscathed. And then Nelson Oliveira in the last few minutes has a good shot, well saved. And how has Adam Johnson missed that? 3-4 yards out, smacks it straight against the post with the whole goal at his mercy. And yeah, you can applaud the fans if you want, mate, but that is an absolute letdown. We do only get a 0-0 draw at home against Swansea, which, yes, is a good result on paper, but they are down the bottom, as you can see, 17th in the table on the right-hand side. So we're coming into this last game before Christmas against Stoke City, and the media were properly hyped up about Jermaine Jones. Obviously, we had a lot of transfers going on in the summer before this season got underway, and Jermaine Jones was one of the players we bought in last year, who moved to new pastures and went to Stoke. So the media were kind of intense on him, saying, "Oh, is he gonna upset things against his former club, etc." But we did very well again in this game against Stoke. I did mix things up a little bit with regarding to the player stuff, but in the first few minutes you can see it. He heads that. Kouyaté heads that. It doesn't go anywhere near his hand, but for some reason the referee gave a penalty, and thankfully Kenwyne Jones put it wide. And the computer recently have been absolutely awful at taking penalties against us, so I don't know why that is. They never seem to score them in open play. It's only in penalty shootouts that they seem to be able to put them in the back of the net. But Stephen Fletcher with a great chance there on his right foot. Yes, it is his weak foot, but it really should be doing better there. And yeah, like I was saying, I made a few changes to the playing staff. Brought in some of the bigger, more physical players, because obviously when you play Stoke it's going to be a more physical game. So Stephen Fletcher came in up top for Nelson Oliveira, and how is that for a strike, by the way? Backed away, I left the replay, and you can see him back away from the ball just to create that little bit of space between him and the defender, then gets the first touch in outside the left foot into the bottom corner, and that puts us 1-0 up just before half time. And Stephen Fletcher did well, actually. You know, like I said, I brought him in to be, because you know, Stoke are a lot more physical, and I also brought in Luca Antonini at left back for Danny Rose, and we took Nathaniel Klein out from right back and put Martin Kelly in, because he's obviously a little bit taller and a little bit stronger physically. And Stephen Fletcher almost getting his second of the game there, again on his weaker right foot even, and absolutely rifled it against the post. Really unfortunate not to take a 2-goal lead there, but I brought Kurt Zouma and Sebastian Larsson on to kind of freshen things up a little bit. And 5 minutes to go, Kazuki Honda gets inside with a lovely, neat, tidy finish, whipped, finessed into that bottom corner after good work from Adam Johnson down the right hand side. And we do take a 2-0 win from that, so that is 3 points from that game, 4 points so far in this episode. And that does actually, as you can see on the right hand side, put us top at Christmas, 1 point ahead of local rivals Newcastle of all teams, who are having an atrocious season in real life, actually, although they have had kind of a French revival, so to speak, recently. But we come into the third and final game of this episode on December 28th. As you can see, again, confirmation that we are top of the table by a point. Chelsea, Manchester City, Spurs, Arsenal, Man United down in 7th. Really unexpected of them to be that low, but you know, Birmingham City were 17th, I think, before this game got underway. So, you know, a team that we really should be expecting to win against. And just 3 minutes in, we're able to take the league through. Craig Gardner again stepping up to make the difference. Keeper really should have done better, though. It was Not the most accurate of shots, but I think the power was just too much for him, and he palmed it into the bottom of the net. And how Stephen Fletcher missed that, I do not know. He kept his place in the team, obviously, because he did very, very well against Stoke. But he just should be finishing chances like that. It's the chances like that that Nelson Oliveira would definitely finish that are keeping him out of the team. And Hausch, I think it's Hausch, I'm not really too sure how you pronounce that, but their player brings them back to 1-1 in the 30th minute. But literally, couple of minutes later, Craig Gardner again, good movement down the right hand side, plays the ball into Nolito, and a good save again from their goalkeeper, keeping us at bay, and we can't quite get the insta reply we are after. But come in here after half time, just a few minutes after half time, Stephen Fletcher with a slid through ball, and Danny Rose managed to pick it up. The ball was kind of bobbling loose between the feet of himself and a few defenders, but he is able to get on the end of it and pinpoint accuracy, actually, a cross keeper into that bottom corner. That puts 2-1 up, and then just after the hour here, James McLean just trying to find a bit of space, shake the defender off. And who's that on the edge of the box again with a lovely turn? Left back Danny Rose, and it smashes it into the back of the net, and that puts us 3-1 up. Danny Rose is on a hat-trick. Our left back is on a hat-trick. Unbelievable. Obviously showing that he was disappointed to be dropped for the Stoke game. Just making a point to me as a manager. And Jake Jervis there completely sells me with the dummy, and I go flying into the tackle, just don't get there, and then he squares it to Nahor, who brings it back to 3-2. And after seeing this 2 or 3 times in editing, I just can't commentate that. It just pisses me off still to this moment, that goal. Really, just wow. So we do only get a 3-3 draw against Birmingham City at home, and a game that we really should have been winning. It was quite even, as you can see from the stats, but I really wanted to win that game and keep up the pressure at the top of the table. And as you can see, Newcastle did beat Wigan 2-1 at home, and so Newcastle, as we get a management offer from Colombia, which would be decent actually with Falcao etc. up top, but obviously we do want to concentrate on Sunderland this season. And yeah, I'll go into the league table here, I think, and as you can see, Newcastle with that win over Wigan are sat a point ahead of us in the table, which is disappointing. We want to be top at New Year as well as at Christmas, but still, we're in the mix of it. We are 4 points clear of Manchester City in 6th, and kind of well positioned for those European spots, and we are exactly halfway through the season. So we're coming into the January transfer window now. I've got a little bit to spend. I'm going to try and shift out some more of the deadwood players like David Vaughan and Jack Colback, etc. Try and bring in some replacements, and we'll have to wait and see how the January transfer window transpires. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do leave the video a like. That would be absolutely fantastic. We are getting ever closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. There is plenty of career mode and ultimate team on this channel. Do hope you have enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.